Okay, this is a part of Rabbi Sherman Fabrengen. It's interesting. Here's the point he's talking about. He's saying, so if a person looks at things externally, so the more exaggerated, the more less you have a shaykhs to something, the more exaggerated you will relate to it in a more exaggerated way. And there'll be greater uh, inappropriate exaggeration and embellishment if you're not connected to Pnimius. Now, he gives an interesting little story to illustrate the point. It's afraid he tell the story, maybe we'll elaborate some other time, but truth is you can apply it yourselves. Here's the story. Time of the Rebbe Rashab, there was a Chassid, a famous Chassid, you've all heard of him, and we've told many stories. Legendary Chassid, Rabbi Shmuel Gararia. Now, he was a Gvir, but he wasn't a multi-millionaire. He wasn't a billionaire. He wasn't a multi-millionaire. He was a wealthy fella, a wealthy Chassid, and a very devoted Chassid, legendary Chassid. We've told you many stories. So the story goes that there were two kaptanim. Kaptan means two poor fellas. They were debating how wealthy is Shmuel Gerari. How wealthy? This is what people like to talk about. How much money the other guy has. So one guy says Shmuel Gerari, he's worth 2 million ruble, and the second one says, "Ha! Shmuel Gerari is a billionaire, milliard ruble." Now, Rabbi says both of these fellas, they were very far from the wealth of Rabbi Shmuel Gerari, and from wealth altogether. And therefore, they both exaggerated. But the second one was even further, and therefore his exaggeration was even greater than the first. Now listen to what the Rebbe Rashab said. The Rebbe Rashab once said, it's a mighty word here, friends. So a Jew who never learned Chassidus at all, he would say, how is it possible not to love the Eibishter? What does it mean you don't love the Eibishter? And that's why does he say that? Because he has no clue what does it mean to love. And the Eibishter, if he had some relationship with the Eibishter and love, then he wouldn't ask such a question. You understand? It's quite the paradox. It's not because you have no shaykhs to the Indian. You exaggerate and think that you do. And you exaggerate the whole subject. You follow the point? Yeah. Right, friends. So we continue the Maimah Beis Hashem tomorrow.